homemade ice cream. It's great, simple, sure to impress your friends. So welcome to Cooking with Parker. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some delicious homemade ice cream. Let's go. So for this I'm using a vintage Salton Ice Cream Machine. I'll tell you more about that later on. I'm going to start by cracking one egg into a bowl, making more or less a custard base for this ice cream. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of sugar. Once we got that, we're just going to blend it with a hand mixer so it's nice and fluffy. Takes a couple minutes to do this. Whisk it by hand or use a stand mixer. This is kind of the easiest method. Quick little tip, if you're ever measuring out a real sticky thing like honey or molasses, or in this case light corn syrup, just spray it first. That'll help release a little bit better. I'm doing 1/4 cup of corn syrup. Next we're going to add 1/2 cup of 2% milk. You can use whole milk as well, but probably not skim. And then we're going to use 1 whole cup of heavy cream. Again, not whipping cream. Heavy cream's got a slightly higher fat content than whipping cream. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I like to use the lid, save yourself washing one more thing. Finally, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Trust me, it works in this recipe. I'm going to just whip this up again a little bit. It won't really get fluffy because of all the milk and eggs, but you just want to kind of help it emulsify it. After that, we're just going to pop this in the fridge for a couple hours, let it get nice and cool. So as I said at the start, I'm using a vintage Salton Ice Cream Machine for this recipe. This thing's probably between 40, 45 years old. It was my grandparents', but it still works like a champ. It's kind of fun to use. It's old equipment, but you can always use a modern ice cream maker, or even probably use the hand churn method where you whip it a little bit more and then turn it every 30 minutes or so as it's in the freezer. So you just throw this whole unit in the freezer, and plug it in, starts getting the fan working, it pulls cold air in. So kind of the same idea as a modern one where you've got the ice, but the little thing just makes one little quart in the freezer. Once it's done, the fan stops working and you can go ahead and pull it out. It took me a couple hours for this batch, but once it's done, you just take it apart. So at this point, it's a nice, real soft serve, almost yogurt-like, a little too soft, but I went ahead and scooped it up for myself. Go ahead and put the rest in a freezer safe container, and after a few more hours in the freezer, kind of finish setting up. Alright, give it a try this vanilla ice cream. Just so rich, creamy, smooth, way better than anything at the store. Using my nice vintage Salton Ice Cream Machine. Get that on eBay or Etsy. Go back for another bite. It's money. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.